Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Standard here in Copenhagen, and welcome also to those of you who are watching us live on YouTube or Google+. We're very excited to do this broadcast for the second time. We're doing it every other Sunday at the moment, and we started 2 Sundays ago with our first broadcast, and this is the second one in the series that we call New Legacy Concerts at the Standard. And this is a series that is dedicated to presenting some of the most exceptional young talents in music or in jazz in particular. And we're very excited about the program that we have planned for you today. So I'm just going to say a few words before we start. My name is Nils Landoki. I'm the music director here at the Standard and one of the co-founders of the Standard, and I'm also playing piano in a portion of tonight's program. And we have, I'd like to thank first the Gangsted Foundation for sponsoring this project, making it possible, and also I'd like to thank Google for helping us put this together and advise us on how to approach this new way of distributing our music here from the Standard. So today, I'd just like to tell you overall what you're going to be hearing today. We have several different segments of the program. I'll start with some of the artists that some of you who were here last time heard. We're going to see once again the incredible, a very young and incredible pianist from Bali. Joey Alexander is back today, and also so is Niklas Bardeleben, who was our drummer who was featured last time. But our new artists that have not been a part of this program yet are, first of all, Mathias Heise, who is an incredible, exceptional harmonica player from Denmark. And we have Hanna Svensson, who is a jazz singer from Sweden. And she's been in here several times and is very, very highly respected in her home country. And we also have an incredible singer from New York, Nancy Harms, who has something very special to offer as well. So these are the featured artists that you're going to be hearing today. But before we bring the first artist on stage, I'd like to introduce the remaining players who are going to be playing with them. And I'm, of course, one of them. And I'll introduce the other old guy, because we're the two old guys in the group, and everybody else is like much, much, much younger in most cases. Anyway, so it's our bassist. He's a very dear friend of mine, a very old friend. We've known each other since 1982. We went to school together in Boston, and we also were roommates for a while in New York City and in the mid-'80s. And he has gone on to become one of the most demanded and respected bassists in the international jazz world, and he's worked with a who's who in jazz, including Herbie Hancock, Freddie Hubbard, Tony Williams, and numerous others. Currently, he's working with Sting, and we're blessed for having him here. He's devoted a great deal of his time lately to perform at the Standard here in Copenhagen, and he's kind of commuting back and forth between New York and Copenhagen at the moment. So we're very, very thrilled to have him. Please welcome on bass the great Ira Coleman. And to complete the rhythm section for this first part of the program, we're going to bring back one of our featured artists from our last broadcast. He's Danish, and he is one of the most significant talents to emerge in many years on the Danish jazz scene, and we're very, very thrilled to have him here. Please welcome Niklas Bardeleben. Today he's mainly just accompanying. He's not the featured guy today, so you can just sit down and relax. No, we'll give you some space to unfold. Don't worry. Our first featured artist today is from Denmark. He is playing the chromatic harmonica, and he's. There's something, it's a bit strange conceptually, but there's something out there called the World Championships in harmonica playing, and our artist, he's actually he won this competition, so he's officially a world champion of his instrument. It's kind of hard to define music as a competitive sport, but anyway, it's always nice to that somebody feels that way about somebody. So we have the world's best harmonica player with us. Anyway, he's an incredible musician and an incredible composer also. Please welcome Mathias Heise. And we'd like to start out with one of Mathias's own composition. It's a composition he calls Pludselig Opstigning, which in English translates into sudden ascent. And could you tell us a little bit how you named it this way?
Yeah, I believe I can. Well, I imagined how it would feel to ride on a horse for the first time. I've never been able to ride a horse, or I never had the opportunity. So, but in my imagination, it would be a sudden ascent, because I would be in front of the horse, and the first encounter would be quite kind of frightening, I think, both for me and the horse maybe, because it can feel that I'm a bit nervous. But and then I would, I guess I'd get up. Maybe somebody would help me get up, and but when I was sitting there, it would feel like I was in a sudden ascent, suddenly on top of the horse, and then I would ride, I guess, on the horse. So so that's kind of the fantasy of this song. My first horse trip.
Mathias Heise. Thank you again for coming, and we hope you will enjoy our show. So we're going to start right now. So this is Mathias Heise's composition, Sudden Ascent, Pludselig Opstigning. Birte. Thank you, Matthias. Matthias will be back. Matthias will be back later on in the show. We just figured we'd give you a taste of what he's capable of doing right away to start things off. Our next featured artist is originally from Minnesota, but currently living in New York, where she is quickly building a name for herself as one of the most exciting and most significant new jazz singers on the scene. Part of what a lot of people say when they talk about her is the fact that she's managed to put new life into the old standard repertoire. She also writes her own compositions, but a part of what she does is to rearrange very well-known standards and take them somewhere completely new. And personally, I haven't felt I've heard this kind of refreshing approach to jazz standards since Keith Jarrett's early standards records in the early '80s. So it's like quite a surprise to hear somebody capable of doing that with songs that have been recorded over and over and over again. So this is one part of what's exciting about her, but also she's got a very unique and compelling voice, and she's just a great musician. So we're very, very happy to be able to present her on this program. And I'd also like to say she's, for those of you who are here in Copenhagen, she's not only appearing here tonight, she's also appearing tomorrow with our Monday night big band, the Katrine Windfeld Big Band. So come back if you can. So, but for now, please welcome on stage Nancy Harms. Hello, welcome, Nancy.
Thank you. Great to be here. Thanks for coming out, everybody.
So we're going to start with a standard song that you have taken. We've played it a million times, but you've taken this somewhere completely different. Can you tell us a little bit about how you approach this?
Well, a lot of my approach comes from listening to the lyric, and I felt like this person was going through something substantial, something reflective, and so I wanted to set it in that way so that it ended just a bass vamp came into my head, and that's how it came about. It was all about just thinking about what the lyrics really mean to me.
That's true. That's one thing I really first time I heard your album Dreams in Apartments, I realized that for the first time I noticed the lyrics to some of these standard songs. I mean, we've heard them so many times that we don't kind of don't pay as close attention anymore. But thank you for doing that. So.
Thank you.
So we're going to do one of these standards. So this is Bye Bye Blackbird. So here comes Nancy Harms' version of Bye Bye Blackbird.
Pack up all my care and woe, here I go, singing low. Bye bye blackbird, where somebody waits for me, sugar sweet, and so is he. 'Cause no one here could love or understand me. All those hard luck stories they all hand me. Make my bed and light the light, I'll arrive late tonight. 'Cause no one here could love or understand me. All those hard luck stories they all hand me. Make my bed and light the light, I'll arrive late tonight. 'Cause no one here could love or understand me. All those hard luck stories they all hand me. Make my bed and light the light, I'll arrive late tonight. singing low. Bye bye, bye bye blackbird. Where somebody waits for me. Oh, sugar sweet, and so is he. 'Cause no one here could love or understand me, and all those hard luck stories, they are handmade. Made my bed and light the light. I'll arrive late tonight. Pack up all my care and woe, 'cause here I go, singing low. Bye bye blackbird, where somebody waits for me. Oh, sugar sweet, and so is he. 'Cause no one here could love or understand me. Oh, all those hard luck stories, they all handmade. Made my bed and light the light. I'll arrive late tonight.
Thank you, Nancy House.
Thank you.
Thank you. So that was one of Nancy's great renditions of standards. So we're going to do a couple of original songs now. First one of mine, then one of Nancy's. So this next one of mine that we're going to do is a song that I co-wrote with Gino Vanelli some years ago. This is a song we call Tender Lies.
You whisper words I long to hear, a lush embrace to chase away my fears. You vow to never let me go as you kiss me slow. You do me right all night through. To silence what suspicions I have of you. You tell me true love never dies, that I'm a fool to agonize. You swear there could be no one else, that I have you all to myself. Before I open my eyes, do tell me one more of your tender lies. You say you hunger for my touch, that you love me much too much. You claim the best is yet to come, that I'll always be the only one. Before I open my eyes, please tell me one more of your tender lies. Please, one more lie. Djokovic, Ms. Landogi,
Nancy Hans.
composition.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nancy.
My
Great.
pleasure. Beautiful song.
And now we'd like to do a very exciting Nancy Harms composition. I love this song from the first moment I heard it on your latest album, Dreams and Apartments. And I love the video too. Nancy has these great videos out, and I think there's a couple of people doing these movements along to the move.
We get that exciting head.
They don't have any lines or singing or saying anything. They're just moving their heads.
Yeah. It's a dance party, you know. They build to a dance party.
So what's the song about?
This is about moving to New York City. And I'm from Minnesota, okay, so things are pretty calm there. People aren't very forward. It's not very crazy. But in New York, it just keeps coming at you. It's really exciting to visit, right? There's a lot of excitement. But to live in that gets to be a lot. So it's about that experience of, okay, if you stop too long, the city kind of moves along without you, so you have to keep giving yourself these pep talks and say, all right, get up, do it again, here we go, you can do it. So that's what this song is all about, just getting worn out, but in the end, talking yourself into keep going. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. My heart is a working catastrophe, landslide of apathy's closing in. And keep going. There's something in my throat. Sounding nice, yeah. My heart is a working catastrophe, landslide of apathy's closing in. And this city's working out the best of me, can't have what's left of me. This girl wants to see some brighter days, too many yesterdays with no sign. And I'd like to see how the story goes, see if the moral holds. Can I just slide, slide, slide? Why can't I just fly, fly, fly? Let's go for a ride, ride, ride. Shake it off and start all over again. Hey, hey. Shake it off and start all over again. Hey, hey. Turn your eyes to the skies above you. Shake it off for the ones who love you. Shake it off and start all over. Ba-da-day, da-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Ba-da-day, ba-da-do-down. We work so hard to get in the flow. Oh, how the merry go round and round. And they tell you what you're supposed to be, what you can almost be. The weight of the world hides in the town, rides round underground endlessly. And apartments filled with broken dreams, tearing at the seams. Can I just slide, slide, slide? Oh, why can't I just fly, fly, fly? Let's go for a ride, ride, ride. Shake it off and start all over again. Hey, hey. Turn your eyes to the skies above you. Shake it off for the ones who love you. Shake it off and start all over. Ba-da-day, ba-da-do-down, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-day, ba-da-do-down. Shake it off and start all over again. Hey, hey. Shake it off and start all to the skies above you. Shake it off for the ones who love you. Shake it off and start all over. Ba-da-day, ba-da-down, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-day, ba-da-down. Ba-da-day, ba-da-down, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-day, ba-da-down. Well, ba-da-day. Shake it off and start all over again, over again. Oh, ba-da-day, ba-da-down, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-day, ba-da-down. Yeah.
Thank you, Nancy Harms. Weight of the world. I'd like to mention that aside from tomorrow night, where you're appearing with Katrine Winfeldt Big Band here at the Standard, Nancy is also going to be appearing here in the beginning of next year. So she'll be here every night at the Standard, January 2nd through the 14th. Most of this time with the Jakob Park Trio, but 2 of those nights is with the Katrine Winfeldt Big Band once again. And then she will also be back during the Winter Jazz Festival in February.
I can't get enough. I just can't get enough of it.
February 14th and 15th. Once with the trio, Jakob Park Trio, and once with Katrine Winfeldt Big Band again.
Mm-hmm.
They're developing with the big band. They're developing repertoire. They keep building from. That's the idea. You keep building from one gig to the next, and by the time you reach the Winter Jazz Festival, it's just going to be this amazing, overwhelming.
Yeah, we'll really have something together to be cool.
So we're going to do a little, let's call it a mini encore. One more song before Nancy leaves us, but please give her another round of applause. Nancy Harms. So we hadn't really originally planned to do this, but I kind of insisted that we do this because this is one of those standard songs that Nancy has rearranged and put a completely different twist on, and it made me become very aware of the lyrics for the first time in a way I have never been before. And this is again one of these songs that musicians such as Nicholas Eyre and myself have played literally thousands of times, but this is the first time that it sounds completely new. So we'd like to conclude with this little, just a duet actually. So this is the standard called "It Could Happen to You."
Hide your heart from sight. Lock your dreams at night. It could happen to you. Don't count stars or you might stumble. And someone drops a sigh. and down you tumble. Keep an eye on spring. Run when church bells ring. It could happen to you. All I ever did was wonder how your arms would be. And it happened to me. Keep an eye on spring. Run when church bells ring. Oh, it could happen to you. All I ever did was wonder how your arms would be. And it happened to me. Thank you so much.
Thank you again, Nancy Harms.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much. For the last 3 weeks, actually, we've had in here at the Standard every night, almost every night, the incredible young pianist who's up next here as our guest, and we had him for the first time here at the Standard this summer during the Copenhagen Jazz Festival, and this was his first appearance in Europe, and we're very, very proud to have him here and be associated with him at this early stage of his career, which undoubtedly is going to be a very, very important one. And it's been incredible to watch him perform every night here with Ira and Niklas and watch the music evolve and grow and never sound the same 2 nights in a row. And I couldn't help thinking last night when I heard you guys that when I set out to do this project with Klaus Meyer and our other associates, and opening this jazz club. I had this vision of but the level of quality and the kind of music I wanted to hear in here, and this last night was like the peak. It was like you guys came through for me. This is the real deal. This is real jazz as far as I'm concerned, and I'm very, very proud of having these guys here. So and our next guest is just incredible. Please welcome Joey Alexander on piano. For those of you who saw our broadcast last 2 weeks ago, where we featured Niklas Bartleben on the first tune, we performed a composition of mine called "Contemplation on a Mountaintop," and Joey has actually taken this song into his repertoire, and he's got like an incredible version of it that's completely different from mine. Thank God. Because the further away, the better. Because I wouldn't want to risk any comparison. This guy it's completely unbelievable. So, this is the tune you guys are going to start with, right? Okay. So, welcome, Joey.
Thank you.
Okay. So here comes Joey Alexander and his trio.
much. And now I'd like to do a song by Miles Davis. We also arranged this, and this is one of his greatest compositions. It's called So What. Hope you enjoy it.
Thank you, Joey Alexander. Niklas Bartleben. Ira Coleman. They're going to stay on for a while longer. I just jumped up here to introduce the next artist who's going to join them on stage. This is a wonderful singer from Sweden. We had the pleasure of knowing her since before we opened in here. She came in here when we were still a building site, and we had discussions with her about coming in here. And she's performed here several times, quite a few times since we opened, and this was her first time performing in not only in Copenhagen, also in Denmark. So we've had this close relationship with her since we opened, and we're very happy about that. She's from Sweden. She's one of the most talked about new emerging jazz artists from Sweden, and we're very, very thrilled to have her here tonight. Please welcome jazz vocalist Hanna Svensson.
Touches my foolish heart. Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world gets cold, oh, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. You're so lovely with your smile so warm and your cheek so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. With each word your tenderness grows and tearing my fear apart. And the laugh that wrinkles your nose, it touches my foolish heart. Lovely, never, never change. Keep that breathless charm. Oh, won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you and the way that you look tonight. deep la ba da blue deep ba da loop blue ba da loop da ba deep ba da ba deep doop deep da da ba wee ba 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 wee. Shuba weep zoop zaba da ba deep do da bla da dee la da do loo ba dee loop deep doop deep. Shuba weep bop da ba da ba deep loop doo doop day. Shabba bee ba da bla da ba dee loop da doop deep. Shuba weep bop bop ba ba dee loo doo ba doo la doo dee. Zack deep dap do do ba deep do ba da ba deep do ba da ba do ba da ba dee blue ba dee doop dee ba da ba dee doop 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 dee la da do dee. Someday, when I'm awfully low and when the world gets cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way that you look tonight. You're so lovely with your smile so warm and your cheek so soft. Oh, there is nothing for me but to love you and the way that you look tonight. With each word your tenderness grows and tearing my fear apart. And the laugh that wrinkles your nose, it touches my foolish heart. Lovely, lovely, never, never change. Oh, keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it, 'cause I love you and the way you look tonight. Just the way you look, just the way you look, just the way you look tonight.
Thank you so much, Hannah Svensson. Hannah is going to do one more with us, but we're going to invite up the first artist that you had a chance to hear. Please welcome back Matthias Heise on harmonica.
So now we're going to sing a song that is, I think the lyric is about something that is better than anything in the whole world, except being in love. And it starts like this. Better than cream cheese and bacons, better than honey on bread, better than champagne and pretzels, better than breakfast in bed, better than chili rellenos, better than chocolate eclairs, better than hothouse tomatoes, better than fresh barley pears, better than dining a la carte or simply gastronomic art, better than anything except being in love. Better than making a million, better than being a queen, better than oil wheels and gold mines, better than pastures of green, better than finding a horseshoe, better than losing your head,
better than anything ever thought of, better than anything ever said, better than singing right out loud or being spotted in a crowd, better than anything except being in love. Better than elephants dancing and clowns on parade, better than peanuts and popcorn, better than pink lemonade, better than rides on the midway, better than seals blowing horns, better than men shot through cannons, better than fresh ears of corn, better than balancing on a wire or watching tigers jump through fire, better than anything except being in love, better than balancing on a wire or watching tigers jump through fire, better than anything except being in love. So do ba do ba dee look do do ba da do dee oh. So ba ba dee love da do dee da. Shabba we all. Somebody da da do 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 dee la da ba da do 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 la da do da look dee do da ba dee ba we all. Shabba we all. So ba dee do do ba da do dee do da do dee da do ba dee da da ba dee lo dee do dee. Shabba dee la da 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 ba dee ba we. So da do 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 ba dee la do da do do dee do dee ba dee da do da 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 do da da do da da do da da do 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 dee dum 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 dee. Shabba ba we. So we bow ba da do do. Better. Guess that's better. Better. Guess that's better. Guess that's better.
Thank you, Hannah Svensson. Thank you so much. Thank you, Hannah. We thought we'd end this program with giving Matthias and Joey a chance to really get to play together for the first time. This is the first time you guys playing together, right? So take it away, guys.
Thank you very much. Joey Alexander, Ira Coleman, Niklas Barteleben on drums. My name is Matthias Heise. Thank you for a great evening. All right, we'll do one encore. Yeah.
I'm gonna talk better. Sorry? Hello? Okay. Now we're gonna do. We just practiced just today. But now we're gonna play our last song. It's composed by Charlie Parker. It's called Donnelly. Hope you enjoy it.
Thank you. How about another round of applause? Joey Alexander on piano. Matthias Heiser. Niklas Bardeleben. Ira Coleman. And once again, Nancy Harms. And Hannah Svensson. Thank you so much.